And a big hello to those who are watching on the live stream. You're not going to believe where these people are watching from. Gulf Harbour, well that's not far away. Whangaparoa, Lincoln, Invercargill, Timaru, Christchurch, Wellington, Auckland, Dunedin and Masterton. But wait, where are they watching overseas? I know. Sweden, Switzerland, London, Boston, Texas, Salt Lake City. They know their choirs in Salt Lake City. Bali, Thailand, Doha, Queensland, Melbourne, Scotland, and New York. When I said you guys are going global, I was not lying. That is very, very impressive. Well, next up on stage to kick off our second half is Maclean's College and the Maclean's College Chorale. The conductor is Sarah McNabb, and this evening we have Scott Lee on percussion, David Lee on violin, Yuna Otani on flute, and Thomas Yee on violin, Bruce Zhang on cello, Lorna Zhang on violin, and Hilary Zhong on harp. Great name, Hilary. Hilary. You knew I was going to pick on you, didn't you? They're going to be performing a Catherine Bell piece this evening, Ka Mua Ka Muri. So take it away. clear away a bit of gear, but I just thought I'd take the opportunity to get a selfie. Does anyone mind? Everyone gets selfies these days. I know. Thank you for turning up the house lights. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I'm going to lose the microphone, but I'm just coming over. I'll take one from that side too, it's all right. Stop, I got you guys. We'll be here all night. Goodness gracious me. Right, still just clearing a little bit of gear. That's why Maclean started the second half, because there's a lot of gear to get out, and then there was a lot of gear to clear. So we'll just let them take their seats, and no, it's all good. Lovely. The logistics backstage are amazing, and there are a lot of wonderful, wonderful volunteers moving everyone into the right place and out here. Let's. They're doing a great job, and you know what? There are people backstage keeping everyone quiet because everyone's so excited that noise is coming up, and then I was just tapping the timpani, and I got told off as well. That is actually a true story. Okay, so next on stage, it is my great pleasure to welcome the Rangi Ruru Girls' School Resolutions Choir. They are going to be performing Ergendeda, and their conductor is Helen Charlton, and their accompanist this evening is Kaiko Hashimoto. Wonderful. Looking forward to this, girls.
Dum 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 dum.
Well done, Rangi Ruru. Now we have some more guests from Wellington, and this time Taieri College Blue Notes Choir. Their conductor, Isaac Stone. And their accompanist, Martin Burden, on piano. They are doing Cantus Gloriosus. Taieri College, that was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Next we have Palmerston North Girls High School. Cantatrices, Mira Smith is the conductor, Danielle Joe is the accompanist tonight, and they're going to perform Psalm 129 by Graham Parsons. Now, appearing at the finale is a first for this choir and the achievement of a goal, and they're delighted to be representing the Manawatu Whanganui region, so give them a big round of applause. That was so gorgeous. Well done, Palmerston North Girls High School. Next up, we have a visit from Kristin School, Euphony, their conductor David Squire, and this evening they are going to be singing For Him All Stars Have Shone by Bob Chilcott. Now they are the premier auditioned upper voice choir at Kristin School. Earlier this year they undertook a tour to Europe and competed in the Budapest International Choir Festival, winning 2 gold awards and coming third in the Open Musica Sacra category, first equal in the Voices category, and they are invited to be part of the Grand Prix competition choirs as well. And they also performed in Austria, the Czech Republic and Germany, but they are here in Dunedin tonight. We're delighted to hear you sing this evening. Great singing, Kristin. I loved it. Now we have Southland Girls High School. They came up the road. Their choir is called Them. Their conductor is Sarah Ray. They are a year 9 to 13 audition choir, and this is their third consecutive finale, which is absolutely fabulous. They are going to be performing this evening, Gnorthi Safton.
That was lovely, wasn't it? Waving to the world. So many people watching. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's wonderful.
Well, next we have a treat in store. King's College, All the King's Men Choir with Stephen Rapana are going to be singing Shenandoah. Their accompanist this evening is Chris Artley. All the King's Men is the premier boys choir from King's College, Auckland. They rehearse once a week and are an integral part of the school's music department, performing regularly. They're delighted to be part of the Big Sing finale. What a beautiful rendition of Shenandoah that was. Next on stage, we have Westlake Girls High School and their choir Cantare. Their musical director is Fiona Wilson. We have Kathy Bennett on piano and Na Young Kim is their vocal consultant. This evening, they are performing Icelandic Nights by David Hamilton. Cantare, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. It is my very great pleasure to welcome onto the stage Takapuna Grammar School, Leonessa. And they are thrilled to participate in their second Big Sing finale in 2 years. They consider it an honour to be included in the top 24 and a privilege to be surrounded by so much talent. They're conducted by Jacob Moore and accompanied by Claire Caldwell. That was truly wonderful, Takapuna Grammar. Next, we are going to Wellington College and the Wellington College Chorale. conductor this evening is Mark Stamper, accompanied by Rachel Thompson. They are performing Fiddle Tune, arranged by Chris Foss. What was that? Goodness me. Yeah, that's lovely. Do you know what? Little known fact. I know we've got to hurry up. But I'm actually an honorary old boy of Wellington College, because when I was growing up in Wellington, you never had girls for school productions, right? And so you'd call over to Queen Margaret and they'd say, well, who's available to come and be correct? And I was always the girl they'd say, we've got one part for a female. They go, oh, send Hillary over. Anyway, so they made me an honorary old boy. So there you go. Thank you. I've got the certificate and everything. Right, it is my very great pleasure to welcome onto the stage Villa Maria College, Combrio. They are going to perform Maison in I knew I would. Anyway, let's try it again. Maison in But I was practicing backstage with them. That's what they're going to perform this evening. Their conductor is Naomi Hanat, and Olivia Pike is their accompanist. And they are the largest of 3 choirs at Villa Maria College, and I'm very looking forward to their performance. I can't believe it. We're up to our final performance of the evening. Goodness me. And they've waited a long time to perform as well. Kentigern College, their choir is called Kentorus, their conductor is Jared Corbett, and this evening they are performing for us Deep River, a traditional spiritual arranged by Moses Hogan. let's give a huge round of applause for every single performer tonight. That was amazing. We heard some absolutely stunning singing, and thank you so much for singing so beautifully tonight. You should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. I would like at this point to invite each of the choir directors plus a student representative of their choir to come up and stand in a wide curve on stage. Come on up, don't be shy, give them a round of applause. And I would also like to welcome to the stage hang on. I also want to invite to the stage our adjudicators, Tim Sharp, James Tibbles and Madeline Parade. And award judge Maramina Tuna can't be with us this evening. Okay, I would also like to invite, just hush a little bit, Brent Imrie of Tour Time, along with New Zealand Choral Federation Chair Juliet Drever, Chief Executive Christine Argyle, the Big Sing Director John Rosser, National Coordinator Elizabeth Crayford, and Finale Coordinator Carol Randall, and her NZCF Otago Committee. Okay, here they come. Okay, now we just have to take down the noise. We just have to take down the noise a little bit, everybody, because I'd like to invite NZCF Chief Executive Christine Argyle to say a few words on behalf of the New Zealand Choral Federation.
Kia ora koutou. What a wonderful evening of choral performances. We've been listening to not just the best school choirs in the country, but some of these choirs are up there among the best of all the choirs in the country. As you know, this finale is the culmination of all the hard work that choirs, directors, accompanists, supporters and organisers put into the 10 regional Big Sing festivals we held around the country in June. This year, as well as the 24 choirs who were selected to come here to finale, we were delighted to be able to extend a similar experience to a further 36 choirs who performed at one of 3 area cadenza festivals in Timaru, Whanganui and Rotorua. Extending the reach of the Big Sing has, of course, come at considerable cost, and we're hugely grateful to Creative New Zealand, the Ministry of Youth Development and Tour Time, who have all recently increased their funding of the Big Sing. Brent Imrie from Tour Time will say a few words shortly, but there are a number of other funders and supporters I'd like to thank before we hear from Brent. A special thank you to locally based funders, the Otago Community Trust, the Bendigo Valley Foundation and the Southern Trust. We're enormously grateful for your support of this event. A huge thank you also to the Lion Foundation and the New Zealand Community Trust for their support. We're delighted too that Trinity College of London have recently joined us as new partners. And I'd like to thank RNZ Concert and JX Live who have made the live streaming possible. Up to 12,500 people around the world have been watching the live stream at any given moment, and we've had over 19,000 video views over the last 3 days. All of the recitals and tonight's whole program will remain online for anyone to watch at any time on the Big Sing YouTube channel. Thanks to a number of the people here who have made this all happen. And as I've been talking about the techie side of things, I want to mention the woman who's been sharing special moments and answering all the queries from people tuning in around the world. That's Anna Tarbotton. A big round of applause for Anna. very special thank you to our amazing technical manager, Murray Cameron, HOD Music at Taieri College. Taieri College Principal Murray Lucas is in the audience. Thank you, Murray, for releasing the other Murray year on year to do this vital role for the Big Sing. And thank you to the wonderful Phil Cahill for all the slides and video clips that we've been watching and really bringing this whole event to life here in the hall. And thank you to stage manager Grace Tarbotton, yes, she's Anna's sister, and her phenomenal stage crew. Amy Hazlitt and her choir management crew who've shepherded all the choirs around this venue over the past 3 days, and Sarah Brown and all the all-important Adjudicator's assistance team. A huge thank you to the host coordinators, Carol Randall and Rosemary Tarbotton. Yes, she's Anna and Grace's mother. And the Otago Committee. Along with their wonderful team of volunteers, they've contributed their considerable skills and experience, a huge effort to make this happen. A massive thanks also to Elizabeth Crayford, the National Coordinator of the Big Sing. She oversees the whole event from regionals through to finale and leaves no T uncrossed or an I undotted. Sincere thanks to our adjudicators who've had a massive job. Tim Sharp, Madeline Pierard and James Tibbles. And while we're on the topic of family connections, you may have noticed that James's daughter Fiona has conducted one of the choirs in the competition. James recused himself from adjudicating Saints Alive and says he quite enjoyed being able to sit in the auditorium and just soak up their performances without having to strap his adjudicator ears on. And a special, well, let's have a round of applause for all the A special thank you to all the session compeers over the last 3 days and to our stellar Gala compere, Hilary Barry. Most of all, though, I'd like to congratulate and thank all the choir directors, accompanists and students, school principals and staff for your tremendous efforts. Without you, this wonderful celebration of youth and singing wouldn't happen.
Thank you so much, Christine, and for all that you do as well. Now, a few words from Brent Imrie, Chief Executive of Tour Time, national sponsors of the Big Sing.
Good evening, thank you very much. As a family-owned and operated company, we are extremely proud to be the national sponsor of the Big Sing and expanding our sponsorship this year to the cadenza festivals. We've sponsored the Big Sing now for several years, and as such we were very excited to learn of cadenza arriving on the New Zealand choral calendar. Having travelled the world with many choirs here tonight, performing in Carnegie Hall to Sydney Opera House and even singing Mass in Vatican City, you can see that the talent that New Zealand has in choral singing is second to none. You guys are truly amazing. Many cogs in the wheel of the finale, so I'd like to thank the New Zealand Choral Federation, Rosemary and your team for everything that you have done. The adjudicators, you've had an incredibly hard job, and great to see you down here from the US, Tim. Heads of music, the staff, the accompanists, and all of that goes with the school, thank you so much for your support and all the hard work that's gone into it. The principals, thank you for supporting our youth in the arts because it's such an important part of our youth's development. students. Obviously, without you guys, this wouldn't happen. So thank you so much. Keep singing. You guys are amazing. And we look forward to supporting the Big Sing Cadenza for many more years to come. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brent. I would now like to invite Tim Sharp to talk on behalf of the Adjudicators.
Thank you. It is indeed an honor, and kia toro. It's indeed an honor for me to be here from the United States to be a part of this prestigious event. It was a wonderful 3 days. I've been in New Zealand for 10 days now, and I want to address my remarks to four of you and four audiences that are here tonight, very briefly. First of all, for the town of Dunedin and for the folks in Rotorua that I've gotten to know, I appreciate the hospitality and the wonderful extension of their love and appreciation for choral music. It's been delightful to see that sort of warm welcoming of our choral art. Also to the New Zealand Choral Federation, who has been my sponsor this week to be here. It's a joy to be with you. I welcome them to Kansas City this year for our national conference of the American Choral Directors Association, and it was so good to be back in their place, in their home, for this week of amazing choral music here, particularly for Christine Argyle, for John Rosser, for Catherine Wiley, and for Juliet Drever, and their warmth and their partnership. I appreciate that very much. The second audience I'd like to address is the streaming audience tonight. Next year, in July, we will host the World Symposium for Choral Music here in Auckland. In New Zealand. We're going to be inviting the best choirs from around the world, all continents, to come to New Zealand to celebrate the choral art. This is a once in every 3-year event, and the bid was won by New Zealand this time, and we are all excited about returning next year. So what we've experienced tonight, and I hope many of you singers will get to hear the choirs that are coming from every continent to be a part of the World Symposium next year. I'd invite you to go to the New Zealand Choral Federation website or to the International Federation for Choral Music website to learn about how you can participate and be a part of that event next year. I'll be back along with many of my colleagues from the United States. As I understand it, next to New Zealand choral directors, the United States right now is number 2 in the number of choral directors that are coming back to be a part of that event. And I'm very proud of that and look forward to being here. The third audience that I'd like to address tonight are the folks that were here to support these singers, the parents, the administrators, the friends, siblings that are watching and listening tonight. I want you to know that what you've heard tonight is just the tip of an iceberg of talent and of great dedication to choral music and to our art that I've experienced for the last few days. What we hear tonight and what we've seen is just a slight indication of the wonderful life lessons that we learn in choral music. First and foremost, as a freighting of the great the emotions that we have that are able to find our expression through choral music. We got to hear that tonight, but we also get to hear wonderful things such as dissonance that's resolved, and we get to hear dissonance that's even tuned. We get to hear harmony. We get to hear things of balance and blend. And those lessons are not only great musical lessons that I've carried throughout my life, but they're also wonderful life lessons. And I think what we hear most of all when we hear a choral group performing like we've heard tonight is a wonderful example of empathy. And I love the fact that I heard that through the stories that were sung tonight through so many different cultures and different languages. And these singers embodied that in the most beautiful ways. So thank you for bringing empathy to our live singers, and all of you that hear choral music, just know that this is a big part of what we do. And then finally, for the singers tonight, yes, we had a hard job. We really did. And we are looking at all of you as great winners and representing the very best of choral music from your schools and from your regions. What we heard tonight, though, and when you're going to see the awards awarded in just a few seconds, what you're going to see, though, is mostly us recognizing the process that you brought to this place. The performances were wonderful. You heard them tonight. Every choir was stellar. But what you also are going to be witnessing is the process that happens every day of the year back in those choir rooms that these adjudicators and I got to listen to. And as we reward that discipline, we want to thank you for paying attention to those very important aspects of listening for balance and blend, for diction, for intonation, for all of the things that you put into that and the care that you put into that. And directors, for your musicianship, for your care for these singers, and for your love for this medium that brought them here. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Tim. Right, now the announcements you have all been waiting for. And these announcements will be in alphabetical order of the choirs. Why is that funny? Oh, I get it. Right. Tim, James and Madeline are going to present the main set of awards, and as I say, these will be presented in alphabetical order. So, a silver award this evening goes to all the King's men from King's College. A gold award goes to Blue Notes from Taieri College. A gold award goes to Kantare from Westlake Girls High School. A silver award goes to Palmerston North Girls High School, Kentigern. A bronze award goes to Christchurch Girls High School, Kentigern. A gold award goes to Correlation from Westlake Girls and Boys High School. A silver award goes to Combrio from Villa Maria College. A bronze award goes to the Craighead Chorale from Craighead Diocesan School. A silver award goes to Kristin School, Euphony. A bronze award goes to Fem from Southland Girls High School. A silver award goes to Fortissimo from Dilworth School. A silver award goes to St. Kentigern College, Kentigern Choir. A silver award goes to Leonessa, Takapuna Grammar School. A bronze award to Maclean's College Chorale. A silver award goes to the Queen Margaret College Chorale. A silver award goes to Resolutions from Rangi Ruru School. A gold award goes to Saints Alive from St Cuthbert's College. Oh, I wish all of you guys could have the view from here as these guys. Oh, this is beautiful. It's just beautiful. A bronze award goes to Barradine College of the Sacred Heart Scholar Choir. A bronze award goes to Rangitoto College, Serenata. It's a silver award for the St. Cecilia Singers from Diocesan School for Girls. And a silver award for Takapuna Grammar School Chorale. A bronze award goes to Teal Voices, Wellington Girls College. A gold award goes to Voicemail from Westlake Boys High School. A silver award goes to Wellington College Chorale. We already knew the result to this. We heard her wonderful, wonderful piece. The Sounds NZCF Choral Composition Award goes to Wei Chi Lim from Westlake Girls High School. The Hutt City Trophy. Now let me tell you about the Hutt City Trophy. This is to the choir that gave the best performance of a New Zealand or Pacifica composition. The Hutt City Trophy winner is Voicemail. The Oahi Kori Performance Award. This is going to the choir judged as having given the best total performance of a work using Māori text. It was adjudicated by Manamira Tuna, who is unfortunately unable to be here tonight. The winner of the award is Maclean's College Chorale. The Tour Time Cup is our next award. This is for the best performance of an item in the art music category. It is presented by Brent Imrie. The Big Sing Tour Time Award goes to Blue Notes. Congratulations. Blue Notes, of course, from Taieri College there. Now, a very important award is the Youth Ambassadors Award. Each year, the finale committee awards this trophy to the choir or school that committee members feel has best represented the spirit of the Big Sing, not just in behaviour and attitude, but also for making an important contribution to the event. This is presented by Carol Randall. The winner of the Big Sing Youth Ambassadors Award is Euphony. Euphony, for those who are trying to struggle with the school names, is from Kristin School on Auckland's North Shore. Now for the next exciting moment, which is our massed choir item directed by Peter Adams. Hang on, let me tell the crowd, no need to start talking. The song is Kia Hora Te Marino by David Hamilton, who generously gifted this music for tonight's performance. The accompanist is Michael Grant.
Kia ora se marino,
Peter Adams as well, who was directing that, and also the accompanist Michael Grant. Could you please stand now? We're going to sing the national anthem accompanied by David Birchall on the town hall organ, affectionately known as Norma. Congratulations, everybody. That brings to a close Big Sing 2019. Don't forget, you can watch the whole finale on the Big Sing YouTube channel, and it will be broadcast on RNZ Concert at 3 p.m. Saturday, the 14th of September. You're looking serious. Carol wants to talk. Sorry, it's not quite over. That's my bit done, though. Thanks. It was great. I loved it.